Hi, welcome back. Next part. Good. Today we will texture better color on that one. That's the brake. But before we do that, in the brake there must be a hole in for the brake disc there. So that means must be there a hole in. So we get there 2 loops in and scale Y little, and then we can open that here. So we can select that, and that. X, delete edges. So that is open, that is the main thing there. Good. We bring it to an original. Here we have an original. Grab, bring it there. And we see what we got to do. We have here plastic rough style, so we give here material new. We look plastic and plastic rough. That is our main. Then we have here screws, and that looks not like steel, they look real like chrome. So here we take a plus and type in chrome. We have no chrome. Silver screw, normal array, screw array. Why we have no chrome? Okay, so we make chrome. Chrome, new material, and give them principal shader. We give them a metallic 1. Then we give them roughness high. Not too high, but like that. Good, that's called chrome. Now we say what should be chrome. That is edit mode and L to select singular object. So, and this blender should also be chrome. So then chrome is there and assign, then that is in this color. We have a new one here that is no Kupfer. It is more another stuff. We call it messing, and that material we must make. So new, and I call it messing. And it's like a gold, but not real gold, so it's not so easy. We get a principal shader, we make here metallic 1. We get here a color with a pipette of this material. That looks too yellow. It isn't the right one, and it must be more rough. So we go here to roughness and give them real rough style. Switch like that. And it must be a little bit more in the yellow style. So we go here back to the color, base color, and get it more into that style. That can be more a little bit reddish. So we go more in the direction of red. And it could be a little bit lighter. So we go here higher. That is too much, so we go back. Can I have? It isn't absolutely correct, but it comes to the real. That maybe, yeah, can be it. Okay. So we go into our model V with L. We select our thing here, and say assign for the meshing. So we have the meshing on it. Good, we done that. Add first. Then we have to plug in these two guys here that we built it. So we get them first. They are that one and that one. Grabbing and bring to position. Bring it in front. And we have it. Good. That one you see is in the front of this round stuff there, and the other one is behind them. So we scale them first down, that we get that size there. Good, grab and rotate. Grab and bring it there. Can be a little bit smaller, and it should be on the back of that, so we make it on the last one. At the front one we make this other one. So we scale down, grab, bring in front. Okay, a little bit outside, a little bit higher. Then we rotate it, and then we have that, and that should be in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So what for metal is that, or what is it complete? We have here Gummy, and that is metal. So we have to do here metal and Gummy. So we make a plus. We look what we have. Metal. We have little glossy metal, but that is rough metal. So new, we have black metal rough. That we take principal shader with metallic 1. The color should be black, so we click on base color black, and it should be very rough, so near to the end of rough, such like that maybe. Good. Then the other one should be Gummy. We look, we have Gummy. No, so we have to make it new. We give them principal shader. We take here black, then we take here rough style. That can be true. Okay, so only the top one is the Gummy part, so we go in there and say here should be that one, and control plus, you can select how much you want from that. That is all that we want. So we press here sign, but we give them the name black Gummy. Yummy Gummy. Yeah. Good. You see directly the difference between them. Here we have silver and copper, and that here is more steel, like chrome. So we have here plus, and we need some with metal or steel. We have gray steel, metal, little glossy, that we want, and plus we need this copper. So go there, type in copper, and it should be the pure one. So we have the pure one. So we got that. Now we must give them the copper part. So we go in here and mark this loop there, control plus, and give them pure copper. So we have that ring there. Same we make with the down ring. Mark, Control plus, and assign. So we done that. For that part that is okay, but this black metal looks not so good for me. I don't know. We should maybe go a little bit back. That's too much. It is not so easy. We will maybe tweak that later a little, but before we join them together, and this one also, so we have one break. Good. It's textured, so we can grab it and bring it to position. A good one, I think. We will see that all later in the finished result. Wow, I can't wait. But it is a long way to go there. So file, save as, new version. I take the 30. Okay. So we have here the next one. That is for the food holder, for your feet. You know, that here. And this one. And it has the 8 counted. And it's chrome. And it has a gummy part. With normals. So we must bake there some normals. Let's look how that looks real. Don't see it there. Where we can see that. Maybe there. Yeah, there are some stripes in. Okay. Good. But first, we have here the object, and that is the gummy part. So we have to plug in here the chrome material. So plus, type chrome. Now is the chrome there. What a wonder. So we have a chrome there. And then we need a gummy plus, and here gummy, black gummy, but we need one with a normal on it. So we make a double of them, the same material. As we click here on the number, we have a 001. So that is a complete identity material as before, but we can now change that. So with normal, good. We must bring it to this part there. So we go edit mode, L to select that object, and say assign, so the gummy comes there. Sure, we want to bring here on textures, so we have to unwrap that. And when we want to unwrap, we have to mark seams before, and that we do. So we get here a line, mark seam, we get there a line, mark seam, we get the inner part and the outer part, that whole structure there, and mark seam, and the same on the back. It's tricky to see that sometimes, but that is how it works. You can hide all and make it then, but that's much work, and I will it make fast, and yeah, then it's good. So we get all and unwrap that simply. Oh, the uniform scale is not there, so object apply rotation scale, then again edit mode, mark all, and unwrap. Good. We've done that. That is the Gummy, but we want to have some stripes in there. So we have to bake such. But before we do that, I will make the screws on. So that is this part here, and that are the 6 counted round ones. So we look, 6 counted round, that's that. So I got that. Shift D, grab, bring it there, bring it there, and scale them down. Grab to position, and sure, it needs some material, and that is a steel or metal. So new, we get here metal, and gray steel, metal, glossy, little glossy. That we take for that. That is a difference between the chrome, and that is good. So Shift D, make a copy, and bring the other one there, and then we have what we want. Good. We bring that all together by join. Okay, so we have that. Now we only need here the Gummy with a normal. So we build a simple normal. We bring here our camera to a position, and then we build a normal. It should be stripes that leaned. So we take here, add mesh, UV sphere. Then we go edit mode, with background selection, bird selection, delete half, and top view, jump to, then delete the other half. That was too much, so we go back. That one shouldn't be there, so X words. Okay, that is our structure there. We need that in double, so A to select all, Shift D, and rotate Y 180, so it turns complete. Then we have to connect the down loop of each. So spacebar, search, and we take bridge and edge loop. Then we have that. So the problem is, like we did that the other time, that it was a sphere, and you can't take a sphere, open them, and then the normals are correct. No, they are not correct then. So you have to turn the normals then. Without that you can't bake normals there. Yeah. So I simply do it now by object, apply rotation scale, set the origin to geometry, rotate here, and that should be my the normal for the Gummy thing, such like that, and then it appears there. Good. So to see that, we need here the solid mode, then we need here N, and we have here the mat cap, and there we have directly the normal material. Without that you can change it to that, and you see the normals. Not that what we want. You can see how the normals look when you go to moment here, mesh, display, normals. Then you can bring in that here. Then you see they turns in the wrong direction. They turns out, and we want to bake it, so it must be turned in our direction. So what we have to do is mark all, recalculate them, and flip the direction. Now we have the right one. The normals look in our direction now. That is what we need, so we can disable normal showing here, and that is our normal, not more, not less. We crop that a little by the side, and we can fast make it by render OpenGL render, so we have it directly. Image, save as image, texture folder from us, and we call it I don't know, feed normal gummy something. Was luck fun eagle. It should be PNG with alpha, so we need the A here and a 16, color that, and we save it. So we have saved that, but that is saved with and the background, and that we don't need. So we have to do that in a graphic program to change that. Here now all is changed because we have that matcap on. So we disable matcap, we go back to material mode, then all is fine, and to hide this panel there, and file save. Now we have make this photo, and we have it in our folder. So we go into the folder. That was here and there, and that is our picture, and we want to edit that in GIMP. So open in GIMP. So what we have to do, we must delete all without that. So at first I take a Gummy, I think. Must look how I change the size. I don't use that so often, so I don't know really where these values are. It must be here, yeah, to create, yeah. So that can be deleted, and the rest one with the magic branch, or how you call that. Then the select invert and cut it out. Then we go to put it in as a new picture, and then we have that. That is nearly fine, but not really. So we go here to move, and move them in the middle, that we get no stripes in there. Yeah? So file export as a PNG, that is good, but path is not okay, so we have to go to our path that we have there, to our texture folder. We call it stripes feed gummy something. Good. Stripes gummy. I let it like it is. Okay. So file, save, export here. So export. Good. That we can all kick. We don't need it anymore. So we have it here, and it looks fine. Good. Wonderful. So we can delete that. We don't need it anymore. And then go back to our Blender. That we can move to the second layer. We don't need it in a moment, but for secure we have it there. So we want to plug it onto our model there. So I have to select them and give them that material. So we have here the Gummy with normal material that is here in the node editor. Here is the node editor, and we want to plug it into. It is in texture, so we need this stuff: the texture coordinates, the vector mapping, the texture itself, image texture, and we need, it should be normal, so vector normal map. That we already connect. So UV to the vector, it is a texture, it should be a vector to vector, and open, go on the texture folder, and where we have it, there we have it. Then we connect color with color and normal with normal, and we have to plug in here our UV that we made there, and the strength should be some like 0. Wow, it crashed. That is very, 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 very bad. Wow, all lost. Good, then we end this tutorial and see us next time. Bye.